The narrative of Ms.Margret Dickens. She says, "My name is Margaret E. Dickens, and I was born on the 5th of June, 1861. My mother was freeborn. Her name was Mary Ann Hughes, but my mother was colored. I don't remember anything about Master and Mrs. My father was Henry Bird. Here is some of my father's writing. My mother's father was dark. He had no protection. If he did any work for a white man and he didn't like it, he could take him up and whoop him. My father was like a stray dog. Here is some of my father's writing. Margaret Elvira Bird, the daughter of Henry and Mary Ann Bird, was born on June 5th, 1861. My grandfather, my mother's father, was a cabinet maker. He made coffins and tables and furniture. My father was a carpenter. He built houses. I can read and write. My father could read and write, and my mother could read but couldn't write very much. I have heard my mother say when she heard the Yankees were coming, she had a brand new counterpane. My father owned a place before he married my mother. The counterpane was a woolen woven counterpane. She took it off and hid it. The Yankees took anything they wanted, but they failed to find it. We were living in Raleigh at that time, on the very premises we are on now. The old house has been torn down, but some of the wood is in this very house. I can show you parts of the old house. Now, my mother used to pass this place when she was a girl, and she told me she never expected to live here. She was 20 years younger than my father. My mother, she lived here most of the time except for 24 years. She lived in the north. She died 1916. My father bought the land in 1848 from a man named Henry Morgan. Here is the deed. When we left Raleigh and went north, we first stopped in Cambridge, Massachusetts. This was with my first husband. His name was Samuel Reynolds. He was a preacher. He had a church and he preached there. The east winds were so strong and cold, we couldn't stand it. It was too cold for us. We then went to Providence, Rhode Island. From there to Elmira, New York. From there we went to Brooklyn. He preached in the state of New York. We finally came back south, and he died right here in this house. I like the north very well, but there's nothing like home, the south. I don't like to be called auntie by anyone unless they admit being kin to me. I was not a fool when I went up north, and it made no change in me. I was raised to respect everybody, and I tries to keep it up. I was married to Charles W. Dickens in 1920. He is my second husband. I inherited this place from my father, Henry Bird. I like well water. There is a well right here in the yard. This well was dug here when they were building the first house. I believe in having your own home, so I have held on to my home, and I'm going to try to keep holding on to it. The interviewer notes that the deed she showed him had an interesting feature. The deed has Henry Morgan, who made a mark for his name, while Henry Bird's signature is his own.